welcome to a very late recording of my week 8 training recap, but I'm also combining this with my week 9 training recap. So the last couple of weeks have been really busy for me. Lots of life changes happening, and really just didn't have the motivation to record because my mental health just wasn't there, and I was honestly struggling to string a sentence together. So I do apologize if that does happen a bit throughout this video. My body weight has been fluctuating between 58.5 back down to 57. Look, stress can cause your body to fluctuate in weight. I've been eating the same, so I'm really stoked with the progress I am making body comp wise. But let's jump in, let's take a look at what week 8 looked like, and then I'll run into week 9. So day 1 of week 8, I had 67.5 for a top triple, followed by 3 sets of 4 at 57.5. This moved really well. All of them were moving it felt light, and that's a huge win for me. Overhead press, 4 sets of 7 at 25. This moved really well as well. And yeah, very stoked with how they moved. You can still see the imbalances in my shoulders, but hopefully that's gonna keep improving. My lat pull downs, I had 3 sets of 10 and I did it at 41.5 kilos for an RPE 7. Was really surprised with how easy it was. I do notice my butt lifts a bit off the seat when I'm doing these, but that's also because the weight I'm moving is over half my body weight. Day 2 was my deadlifts. This session actually did not go as planned. So I had 3x5 at 105, which felt heavy. It wasn't moving very comfortably. And then I was supposed to do 5 singles at 120, and I only got 3 out before I called it because I just wasn't feeling it. I was in the worst headspace and couldn't function to get through the rest of my session. So if we jump forward to day 3, which was my secondary bench day, I had 5x5 at 55 kilos, all reps paused, moved really comfortably, really happy with these. And then I had seated dumbbell overhead press, which I did for 3 sets of 8 at 15 kilos, which moved really well as well. Was feeling a bit better this day, so I got through my whole session. And then on day 4, I had 3x10 at 12.5 kilos for goblet squats. Changed my arm positioning a bit because I was chicken winging one arm and keeping one arm straight down. Don't ask me why. And then I had 3x5 at 65 kilo squats, which felt good. I'm not getting any pain, but I am getting a slight pulling sensation through my adductor, so I'm taking that as a win. If we jump forward to week 9, day 1, week 9, I had 72.5 kilos for my top double. This moved really well, quite happy with that. And then 3x3 at 60 for back offs, and it was pretty good, can't complain. Then had 4 sets of 7 at 27.5 kilos for overhead press. These felt a bit heavy by the 6th and 7th rep, but that's okay. Still noticing the imbalances as I mentioned before, so we'll see how that goes, but I am noticing huge changes in my upper back. And then I had 41 kilos again for 3 sets of 10 for pull downs, and these moved really well. The only thing I am noticing is that my grip afterwards is feeling like it's fried. I'm not too sure why. Day 2 was deadlifts, so I managed to get through my whole session this week. So I had 3x4 at 117.5 kilos, and then I had 4 singles at 130, and these were moving really well. What did happen though was when I did my RDLs on my 3rd set, my right lower back pulled on the 2nd rep and I had to stop. So I think they're getting left out my program going forward until that feels better. Day 3 was bench 2. I had 5x5 at 57.5 kilos. It was an RPE 7, super easy, super happy with how that moved. With all the reps paused as well. And then I had seated dumbbell overhead press. I had 3 sets of 8 at 17.5 kilos, which I worked out that was a PB, which is kind of sad. I feel like I should have hit that a long time ago. Finally had my squat day. I had goblet squats 3x10 at 15 kilos just to get moving. And then I had 3x5 at 70, and these are moving better. I'm noticing that I'm getting a bit more comfortable with the new stance, so that's a huge win. So that wraps up the last 2 weeks' videos. I am so sorry for being slack, but sometimes you do need to put your mental health first. And please feel free to give it a like, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you all next week.